えーっと、これは Wayfinder っていうゲームで、Wayfinder も MMO かな ?MMORPG ではあるんだけど、シェアドワールドとか MMO ライトとかって呼ばれるようなゲームで、一つの大きなワールド、オープンワールドがあって、一応そのオープンワールドの中では人と人がこうあって、一応 MMORPG みたいな感じで人が集まってプレイするって感じなんだけど、そのキャラクターのそのプログレスっていうか進めていく流れとしては、インスタンス内、ゾーンのそのインスタンスが作られて、そこでちょっとローグライクみたいな感じでダンジョン進めていくみたいなゲーム性かな。で、自分でキャラクターを作るんじゃなくて、この後ろにもいる、もともといるキャラクターを使って進めていくっていう感じ。原神とかに近いのかな、そういう意味で言うと。ゲームの感じは全然違うんだけど、ちょっと見ていこうか。これもね、日本語あるかな、さすがにないか。一応このゲームも日本語化されるはずなんで、コンソールでも出るし、PC でも出ます。
You said that there were people at Digital Extremes who's been amazing. Digital Extremes is our partner in this. They're all about helping us. There's no. Sorry, you have a battle pieces of actually going through and picking the nodes.
これは開発者ストリームなんだけど、多分これあれだね。課金系の話を今してるね。ゲームシステムの話をちょっと見たくて、多分課金に関しては完全にそのスキンが基本になるんじゃないかな。ファウンダーズパックとか、よくあるやつやね。基本無料、フリートゥプレイのこういうパックを買って、便利に進めるとか、そういう感じかな。スキンもあるね。うん。あれだな。見た目の話ばっかやな。こっからかな。
She uses poisons and other things in her arsenal. And yeah, she was an assassin for the mains. And so, yeah, just kind of learning more about her and, what she does with, her knowledge of alchemy and stuff like that.
UI とかは、どっちかっていうと、モバイルゲームチックな感じで、アニメーションもね、そうね、そんなに悪くはないんだけど、
What niche would you kind of put her in a nutshell?
I would say that she's
面白いは面白いよ、結構。
The mirror to Wingrave, so she's a healer, but she's more of a damage-oriented healer. And unlike Wingrave, she doesn't really focus on protection, and she doesn't focus on burst healing as much as she focuses on.
キャラクターが決まってるから、そのキャラクター、自分で作ったキャラクター一体いるっていうわけじゃなくて、元からいるキャラクター切り替えて、いつでも切り替えてプレイできて、なんだろうな、キャラクター強化も普通にあって、こんな感じで基本ダンジョンを攻略していく感じ。だいたいプレイするときにマルチプレイでやることを選べて、そこで自動的にパーティーが組まれて戦うって感じかな。進んでいく、攻略していくって感じ。なんかどっちかというと本当ローグライクっぽいんだよね。でも一応タンク的な動きができたりとか、このキャラクターはレンジキャラクターだね。新しいキャラクターかな。ベノムなんちゃらって言うんだけど、毒が相手に与えられるレンジ度って感じかな。
But let's kind of dive in. What is her first ability? So this one that we're playing on right here. What does this guy do?
So this is called transfusion.
これももう少しでリリースされるんで、多分これもインプレッション系の動画を多分上げると思うんだけど、ちょっとだけ話しておくと、この Wayfinder を作ってる会社ってなかなか成り立ちが面白くて、このゲームを出すにあたって、 まあ、デジタルエクストリームっていう、ウォーフレームってみんな知ってるかな。まあ、ウォーフレームの、デジタルエクストリームにどうやってゲーム作ればいいみたいなそのアドバイスを求めに行って、で、そこをパブリッシャーとして、このゲームをまあ発売してるって形なんだよね。多分資金提供とかもしてもらったんちゃうかな。だから、かなりユニークな、その、発売のその流れ、も面白いなと思いつつ見てたんだけど。だから若干グラフィックな感じとか、その、プレイの、なんだろうな、感覚は、ウォーフレームっぽさも少しある。このショルダーの、視点とかもそうだけど。
ability section, and you will have the ability to actually level these up and make them more powerful versions, and you won't have enough points to fully deck out everything, but you do want to make kind of some tactical decisions.
Absorbed, but if you say used the next ability we'll talk about.
We built for her because it's kind of like just her as a core character, you know, being able to zip around and use these like poison thrusters that she has on her wrist to like maneuver around iterations.
So let's see what it looks like in action. She gets a little cutscene and drop the nuke. Fantastic. Yeah, very cool. All right. So you did mention a little bit earlier, Kevin, on the weapons. So each season there is going to be a signature weapon that really does fit the playstyle and kind of kit for each Wayfinder that it's coming out with. So
なんかシーズンごとにシグネチャーウェポンっていうのがあるらしいね。
you mentioned that hers is Nightshade, which is
アーティファクトとか、まあそういう感じかな。特別な、その、Wayfinder のキャラクターそれぞれのやつ。
Signature weapon, obviously. And so the cool thing about this one is the weapon abilities. They
ね。字幕つけないとわからんな。
Every weapon has a different weapon ability, and so for Nightshade, this weapon ability is really cool because it kind of has a little bit of Venomous's like essence.
ウェポンアビリティっていうのがあって、まあ、武器に付属されているアビリティがあって、まあ、だからそれがシーズンごとに特殊な武器がもらえるらしい。
And so it's really cool being able to have that sort of that damage, that poison damage.
これもな、面白そうなんだよな、結
You'll be able
構。
to have a little bit of her with you in your kit, regardless if you're using her signature weapon.
I think it's also like really synergizes well with her because a lot of our rifles right now are really slow, and this is one of our first burst fire. Now you're not seeing it because the weapon ability.
Oh yeah,
full auto.
It's full auto.
I was so sure you were going to say that. You can actually go full auto, and it's like, I got this. And then it's like, oh, crap. I want to take a couple minutes to holy crap, the chat just exploded. But with a rifle or sword and shield. Visible stacks for... Are we putting visible stacks of like how many poison?
ちょっと進めます。
That is what we got for Venomous, everybody. And we are, say, in 5 minutes, we're about to do a transition. If you're sticking around, we're going to give away our next level, which is the initiative patch of the Founders Pack. So please stick around. We'll announce that here after this next segment. But we're going to start jumping into housing. I think some people are excited to see that. So thank you very much, guys. I can't wait. We are going to be doing lots of dev streams in the new studio with both these folks, going all the way through the future Wayfinders. So looking forward to that as well.
The reward tower unique is that it's more than just a linear progression of rewards that you unlock. It's a bit of an adventure game of its own. We're presenting it like a little isometric dungeon, and as you earn keys, you're going to be able to hit switches, solve little puzzles, get little bonus rewards.
One great thing that our reward tower lets you do is
このシーズン報酬の手に入れられるパワーみたいなのがあって、それをすごろくみたいな感じかな、進めていって報酬を手に入れていく。
did we say that you could earn? Oh, did we? Hello.
We're back.
Hey.
Hi, everybody. So we are now joined by, well, I'll put it right in front of your face. I'll put it over here for you guys. I hear there's a little bit of sound adjustment. Let me see if I can get that done on the fly. But please, Steve, Elise, introduce yourselves and tell us a little about what you do on the team.
Yeah, I'm Steve Matterer. I'm the game director.
And I'm Elise. I'm the feature lead for housing.
That should help with any of the sound issues that we were having. So keep us posted.
Just to answer that question because I saw that come up.
Package get
Your space. So you,
あ、
yeah.
家も持てるらしい。この人が、あれだね。家に関する、ディレクションをやってるっ
Now,
ぽい
there's
か
a lot
ら。
of really cool systems that we're going to hear right now.
Your room at the inn. So your room at the inn inside of Skylight. And this is your space. So you can customize it with
とりあえずなんかあれやね。
items and some gameplay items we're going to talk about.
ハウスを持たせるっていうのは、どのゲームでも、まあ MMORPG ではも
You have a lot of
こ
control
う、
over where you're placing things, how you want to decorate things. And
み
again,
んな
this is just
すごい好きなんやなって感じやな。
so we're
俺そこまでなんかこだわりないけど、
going on the
家持てるってのはやっぱいいんやろな。
here for it and what we're going to be working up towards in the future, which eventually will lead into
ああ、これ置物かな。
houses players can create inside of neighborhood levels where they can kind of create a community together inside of those levels.
Sweet. Yeah, no, so, and again, like, this is everything that we see except for, like, the floor and the walls right here is purely up to player customization. So, like, even the things on the shelves, it just comes as
ほとんど
a
は
base
これあれらしいね。
and then
ほぼ
it's
す
up
べ
to
て
Neighborhood levels where they can kind of
walls right here is
フロアアンダーウォール。
is purely up to player customization.
ああ、だから壁とこのフロアの多分キーのやつか以外はすべてプレイヤーカスタマイゼーション
So, like, even the
らし
things
い。
on the shelves, it just comes as a base, schematic, and then it's up to the player how they want to outfit everything or pet their cute little pets that we might have in here.
置いたりもだからこのベッドとかも置いたりできるっ
So
ぽいね。
we're actually going to be showing this off live for everybody in chat right now. But first, let's announce the winner for the second Founders Pack. So this is again for the initiate level of the Founders Pack. And that goes
家
out
あれば
to
一気にメタバースが感じれるし確かに、まあ、家っていうのは要素としては重要なのかも
So
ね。
again, you won't have access to it immediately, but we will send you a DM and make sure you are all set on the 15th. But let's just dive in and show people how you're going to be able to make your own little house, shall we?
yeah. So we've got the
家
best
どうやって
setup
作るかやって
we've played so far, and then we're going to go through
あ
and actually show you guys how you can customize your house with the different items we have available here.
ビルド
Goodbye, all
リセ
that
ット
work.
レあ
Alright, so you're going to have a full
空っぽに
inventory,
なっ
and
た
there's a bunch of different tabs and things that we're going through. So what's this first tab that we're looking at right now?
So this is essentially your cosmetic items. So this is the decor category. So things like beds,
かなりでもこれ自由度高い
etc.
な。
We have some lighting you can use to customize and actually change up how
基本なんかこういうアイテムを多分作って置くって感じか。
and some wall decor too. So we'll run through each of these categories I think in a second here.
Yeah. And then what are the grids? I'm seeing like grids show up, and I'm able to rotate, and I'm able to kind of customize how that works.
Yeah, so you have a control over placement of these
方向も
items.
変えれると。
Rotate them, you can obviously move them around.
回転して
We have a grid snap system, so you can change up the fidelity, how you're moving it.
なんかポエの拠点みたいな感じやな。
pretty minute
どっちかっていうと。
control over where you're placing things in your
あ、ラグマットとか。
Alright, so you're saying something about stacking. Here we got some lighting.
細かいな。なんかこのゲームもっとライトなゲームかと思ったけど、割といろいろできるんやな。
Falls me to sleep.
ここまで種類あると思わんかった。
So there's wall placement, ceiling, some floor things, some things you can place on surfaces like on top of a barrel or on a shelf. In the future, I saw someone ask a question about size. So yeah, this is basically your starter apartment. So this is the smallest that you'll have, and it's interior only. We're going to be talking a little more about neighborhoods later, but once we get to that, you'll have exterior spaces also, so you'll be able to have exterior decorations as
俺
well.
もサバイバルゲームで
You'll be able to get
ほんまに
bigger
ゼロから
houses,
作るのは
which
どっちかっていうと
come with
苦手や
more
けど
benefits than just more space and
これぐらい置くだけのやつやったらまあそれなりにできるかもな。
Alright, so now going through the options that we have here. So we have the placeables you can place on objects and even objects that you place in the environment, which is super cool.
オブジェクトを置いてさらにその上にオブジェクトを置くとかそういうこともできるらしい。
Midnight snacks, that's a thing. But looks like we have some more interesting tabs maybe along the line. So artifacts, what are artifacts?
Yeah, so outside of just cosmetic the decorations, there are also artifacts. Anything that comes with power.
アーティファクトっていう、まあ、特別なデコレーションアイテムがあるらしい。
So, and they come with a power. So if you place them in your house,
押すと手に入るみたい。
add the power to a pool, and you'll be able to equip artifact powers, sort of like the ecosystem, based on the size of your house. So getting a bigger house lets you equip more bonuses from artifacts. So you can get stuff like this Grand Deceiver artifact. You get more gold, and so if you activate that,
まあなんかそれぞれこのアーティファクトに
they're
は
more like the E-type
エ
echoes
フェクト、
that
ま
we've
あ
had
効果
before,
が
or
あってそれを置くことでその効果が発動するらしいね。だから家に対してこう何かバフがつくとかそういうことなのかな。
Some will be better for groups, some are better for solo, and you'll be able to swap those even
そういうことだよね。この家でバフつけてそのコンバットするとき、まあ、外でインスタンス超えるときとか、まあ、そのダンジョンインスタンス超えるときに特殊な能力がついた状態で戦えると。だから結構この家の要素はでかいってことだね。
And then trophies, how do trophies differ from artifacts?
Yeah, so trophies,
雑の人やったらアーティファクトだけもうこの家に放り込んで適当に並べとくとかしてそうやけど。
A lot of them will have an effect in your house. So for example,
Which is a good one.
like the memory echo, yeah, that one, for example. So if you have this in your house, you can interact with it once a day to get some memory fragments.
メモリーのフラグメント
interactables and stuff. They'll have fun animations. They'll look cool, and you can also interact with them different ways for different effects.
別にアニメーションがあるだけかな。
You know, you used that one today already. So
Yeah.
the timer's on. But,
I think I was testing something earlier.
So yeah, that's and again, that's all earnable in game. So this trickster chest, you might see a trickster while you're doing runs randomly, and you can use trickster keys to get a roll in the dungeon. And trickster keys again, all earnable in game. And if you have extra keys in your
まあ
house,
一応こういうゲームも全部ゲーム内で手に入るらしい。
So a lot of stuff like that.
Very cool. So again, and this is the pool that's going to continue to expand over time. Kind of what cadence.
これらも一応バフが乗るっぽいね。1日に1回だけ使えてバフが乗ってるみたいな。まあでも家のシステムとしては結構ただあるだけじゃなくて効果が乗っかるっていうのは悪くないのかもしれない。でもなんかすごい難しいダンジョンとか行くのにあれやな、もう全部バフ乗せてから行かなきゃとかそういうことにならへんのかな。どっちかというとこれも、まあ、割とカジュアルなゲームだからそんなにやけど。
Okay. I'm curious. I don't even know which one you're talking about.
There's a lot of cool ones, but one I'm extra excited about.
All right. So the ones that we really wanted to show off for
version 1, placeable in the house. So they're like.
So you know, right now you have all the items you can place. But a big thing would be to customize the surfaces throughout your space. So floor materials, wallpapers, things like that, really to give you that extra level of customization. And then long term, we talked about this a little bit, but this is just the first step right now. So the next big step is moving into a full neighborhood level, where you're going to be able to purchase your own plot of land, and you can kind of choose, you know, where you want to pick to put your house in that neighborhood level. And then you'd have a selection of different houses that, you know, have different visuals to choose from, probably have different room configurations, and they're going to get larger, you know, as you progress in the housing system longer term too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And yeah, you know, if you have friends and you both
まだまだ家も
check
で
out
かくなる
neighborhood
らしい
together,
な。
you can
でか
have
くしたりと
class
か、
next to each other, so when you log in,
友達フレンド呼んで家に招き入れるとか、なんかそういうこともできるらしい。隣人隣人ってずっと言ってるから多分人呼び込んだりとか、
you know, you'll be able to visit, see other people running around in their houses, visit other people's houses. We want to eventually expand to having, you know, neighborhood quests, work with your neighborhood to like meet certain goals. And with the artifact system, another thing that we're planning is to have basically like a friend artifact slot in your house. So a friend could leave an artifact for you in your house that you can activate. You'll still need to pay the cost to equip it, but you can kind of share artifacts that way and kind of, you know, work together and just, you know, increasing the social aspect in that way.
なんか友達呼び込んで、友達用のアーティファクトを設定したりとか、なんかそういうこともできるらしい。結構そこにソーシャルの要素を持たせたいらしいね。面白いな。
Have we talked anything about guild neighborhoods at this point, or is it still too soon?
It's planned.
Okay.
But that's going to basically be an evolution of the neighborhood. So not too many details to share on that right now, other than we are thinking about it and planning for it. But our next big step, is neighborhoods. That's what our main focus is right now.
Awesome. Amazing. Thank you guys. So
そんな感じだね。多分ここまでかな。もう少しでまあこのゲームもローンチされるっぽいからやりたいはやりたいね。楽しみにしたいですね。